campgreen.com. Contact us for all your live pay-per-view streaming needs. 614-271-8829. Camp Green, Camp with a K, green like the color, business@gmail.com.
Naim is a great counterpuncher, and he has a real tight defense, which is gonna be helpful to him in this fight. Now, I also reviewed Dulaney. Dulaney is wild and fast. He has wild and fast style. He's a heavy hitter too. Dulaney's a heavy hitter, and he can switch between orthodox and southpaw, which can confuse your opponent.
I'd say take this first round, measure it out, see where you're at, and then really go for it. I really want to see how Dulaney handles the speed of Nelson is quick. When you're fighting a speed fighter, if they get anywhere close to you, and I know it's a boring style, but like if they get close to you, fighting a lot of the speed guy, and now reset. Yeah, John Porter is a very football style. It's what you have to find and that's how you do it. So maybe spin him on the ropes and let you
Good jab, good use of the jab by Naim Nelson. Dulaney, though, staying good with his defense, keeping his distance a little bit.
This first round feels like a first date. Like we're just getting to know each other. Good counter right hand.
Nice right hand.
Good exit, nice reset. Back in the middle of the ring.
I'll tell you what, that jab, that left jab from Nelson is quick. Oh, it's lightning fast. Oh, to the body. Oh, Dulaney going to the body.
Dulaney wants to make this a fight. I think Nelson is in the box right now.
Even though I think Nelson is the quicker fighter, I have to give Nelson.
Yeah, well, I mean,
a better body of work.
while there was a lot of action from Nelson with that jab, there wasn't a lot of action, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
That was a lot of show, a lot of feel, not really doing much. Like, I don't know how
I expected the piston jab to land.
Very, very good boxing.
It's been a good variety. Round 2 here, Dulaney Nelson. A little more aggression from Dulaney, really going to the body. Vicious flurry.
Dulaney checking that jab.
Yeah, doing a nice job using the glove and defense. Good body shot from Nelson. Nelson trying to do some things on this side.
Dulaney changing height there. Trying to see if he can't get a body shot in on Nelson. You know, sitting here watching this, it's kind of like a dance.
Yeah, well, it's like Nelson's flashing that jab repeatedly, but not much else.
Yeah, it's like he's waiting. He's just waiting for Dulaney to get a little bit closer so he can unload the right hand.
Do you think he's just trying to counterpunch too much and Dulaney's just not taking bait?
Yeah, honestly, yeah, I do. Because Nelson is an incredible counterpuncher. But Dulaney's playing it smart, too. He's not rushing in. He's picking his shots, trying to keep his distance. Dulaney going for the body.
Yeah.
He wants to zap the energy of Nelson. He knows that Nelson is fast.
And I think that's one quick way to slow him down, too. Just working the body, put some water in the basement.
Nice right hand there from Dulaney. Nelson still working the jab.
Chaotic kind of acrobatic dance there, not much came from it.
That's that tight defense that I'm talking about from Nelson. He's really just, he's not loose. You see some boxers that are loose there, kind of keep their guard down a little bit, but not Nelson.
I saw something really interesting right here from Nelson at the end of that. When Dulaney darts in, that check hook is there. He just landed that very.
That's the counter punching he's been looking to do all fight. Dulaney's been, like, as Adam said, he's been very split to not get into what he
and
wanted.
then try to time up that check hook. The check hook is not designed to be a power hook. It's designed to be a measuring stick, like get him off balance, get him off rhythm, and then get back to your work. So maybe that's something they should do.
We gotta see Nelson incorporate the right hand. He's a one-armed fighter for the most part right now. You gotta use the other one. You gotta flash. You gotta do something with it. Like probe him with that jab. I know it's lightning fast, but like you gotta start having some thunder with it.
And if you want to be all lightning with no thunder, you really need to land scoring shots.
You don't want to just pepper your dinner. You want to throw some salt on there. You know what I'm saying?
Especially if
So-
the pepper's missing.
Yeah.
Or if they're not missing, just finding another glove.
He's fighting a really impressive fight.
Very smart.
Neither of these men are nervous at all.
Jabs, staying out of range.
Just straight boxing, going toe to toe.
I am impressed with Dulaney's work.
Yeah, I think Nelson's getting a little frustrated that he's not been able to bait Dulaney into a shot yet.
He needs to follow up with that right hand. As you said, Andy, just little dabs here and there. It's not going to do much.
You just have to show it. You have to do that.
And that's got to be the frustrating part for the corner for Nelson, because Nelson seems like the more skilled, agile fighter. It's just he's not getting home.
But Dulaney, when Nelson does throw that right hand, Dulaney does a beautiful job of backing up. He times it perfectly.
It's like the way Dulaney is catching punches on the jab. If I'm Nelson, I think I'm just starting to fade him a lot more to burn that gas tank. Don't exert your punches.
There was a good body there. Sorry to cut you off. There was a good body there from Nelson with the right hand. And Dulaney acknowledged it a little bit. So now we're starting to see a little bit more action from Nelson.
Dulaney trying to cut Nelson off there. Put him in the corner or against the ropes.
It sounds counterintuitive, but that might be the best way to lure Dulaney into a counter shot.
Absolutely.
Like invite him into the corner if you're comfortable fighting at home.
It just seems Nelson's trying to walk him into one of those piston jabs, and Dulaney's just not taking the bait.
Oh, Nelson loosened there.
Oh, throwing a little uppercut there.
Loosen it up a little bit. Trying to get
Little taunting for Nelson.
It's a very tough punch to throw, that uppercut exiting like that, and it was actually done pretty good job. Dulaney still putting pressure on, keeping Nelson moving.
staying on that front foot, and that's been a common theme that we've talked about this evening. That the judges like to see. They like to see the guy being aggressive, controlling the action.
I'm actually very impressed with Dulaney's defense. Like, not in the pocket, but like in the middle of the ring. He's catching a lot of punches. The quick punches look good, but they're getting caught. They're not scoring shots.
Both guys look good after three again. Tonight is scheduled for 6. Not from throwing punches, from taking the jab off the table. You guys
Exactly.
keep blocking it and keep blocking it and blocking it. I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
No, it's very good. He's got that measuring stick, and he's negating that jab.
And it, just moving back from the right hand. You know, if Nelson would throw right hand, Dulaney times it perfectly. It's amazing. It's great to see.
And he's cutting off the ring really nice right now. That was the
And honestly, right now a little bit, you know, Dulaney pushing forward, pushing
step
forward.
outside that
Nelson
right foot right there. Cutting off the ring.
trying to
very
cut it
beautifully.
off. Yeah.
Just not giving Nelson an exit.
Nice little test jab there from Dulaney. But a nice follow-up on with Nelson. Nelson
Still
keying that
catching every
jab.
one of those jabs. They're not scoring shots. Nelson looks
Dulaney
like a
trying to
crisp,
change
nice
heights
fighter.
here. Going down, going up, going down, trying to get a
Changing
body
levels.
shot in there, changing levels. It's a beautiful thing to see.
I'm very impressed with Dulaney's game.
I really, you know, Dulaney is really doing a tremendous job.
High level defensive boxing.
Absolutely. It's what you see in Floyd
Oh,
Mayweather.
there's the right
Level
hand.
changes always. Keeps
Floyd,
you guessing.
Floyd Mayweather, greatest defensive boxer of all time.
Absolutely. Not the greatest boxer of all time.
But the greatest defensive.
I knew Justin was going to
I had to.
I agree with you on that. I agree with you.
Nelson's getting Dulaney to be a little bit more aggressive. Let's see if it opens up a shot for him. I think not only is he stopping stopping Nelson's jab from scoring, but Dulaney's just disrupting all his rhythm.
Absolutely.
He's trying to set
Rhythm
up
is
a
getting
1-2.
off guard.
Yeah.
That's a great point. Good right hand with body from Nelson. See, that check hook was there on the way in. He needs to start implementing that into his game plan.
Nelson tricked one up the jab there.
Oh!
A little bit of an MMA bout here. A little bit of a judo hip toss there.
Whoa!
Ronda Rousey is on here.
Wow! Turned into an MMA match there for a minute.
And I don't think Dulaney's one of our MMA guys.
Nice slip there from Dulaney.
Very good. From both fighters.
Yeah.
You see the conditioning difference with these guys. Like they're moving like, I mean, they haven't been fighting.
This is high level boxing. Nice side to side from Nelson.
Yeah,
Trying to get the ring cut off of him. And you know, since we've named Drought Floyd Mayweather multiple times tonight, I think Nelson, if he would work some things in like Manny,
Yeah, I think you need to abandon that strategy of just trying to fight off the jab, fight off the right foot, and then go to the jab.
I call those little pitter patters that connect stings.
Yeah.
see right there, he threw a jab, he could have just stepped and not even covered, and it would have made him Dulaney reset. Dulaney is game. He's in this fight. Oh,
Good
right
body
hand.
from Nelson.
Nice. Nelson throwing like a bee, throwing them stingers right there. Just keeping on with that jab.
Body from Dulaney, not much on it.
Still moving in. He's starting to feel more comfortable. He's catching those jabs so well. He's starting to pull up the ring and just move in. He's timing it.
Good body from Dulaney. That
Dulaney using that right hook to set up shots.
Good check hook by Dulaney. Which is kind of a juxtaposition. I said Nelson needs to throw his check hook, and Dulaney hit him with one of those.
Would you want to score this one?
You
I'd
know,
be all right
I think
scoring
this
this one.
one's an easy score so far, in my opinion. I think Delaney's on the better one. He's just cutting off the ring. He's throwing the jab. He's catching all the punches coming in. Nelson seems like the more athletically skilled fighter, but Delaney's just stopping in his tracks, just cutting off the ring.
Yeah, that jab has
And
nothing.
he's catching the jab. The jab is, it seems like Nelson's middle ticket is the piston jab, and it's getting caught every time he tries to unload. Set his game plan. Both fighters thinking one ring. Very good boxing, high level boxing. Good slip.
with Nelson, I just keep waiting for the big thing. You know, like you're promised like this big meal, and all you got was chips and salsa. Like, like where's the steak? That's what I want to see. Where's the sizzle on this? Like, the athleticism is there. I mean, it's evident. Like you want to see more of that right hand. You want to see him put it under more conflict. Right now, Dulaney is really comfortable.
And the more Dulaney catches these punches, the more confident he's going to get, which could backfire on him, but it seems like he's starting to get a little bit more confident in his game.
Chris
These type of
McKinney.
high-level fights, you got to have plan A, B, and C.
Chris McKinney in the corner there for Mark Suave Jiu-Jitsu. In the corner of Dulaney.
High leading hand for Dulaney is just throwing Nelson's time. He just can't find it.
toss?
Another judo throw.
Another judo throw.
Luckily, we didn't have that. You know, I've cornered a fighter before who really relies on his jab a lot. And when it's not hitting, it kind of confused me as a cornerman in the corner. I said, instead of just feint, don't even throw the jab, just throw your straight. Double up your straight. Don't try to put anything on it. Use that as your jab. It presents a different angle.
Oh! Nice. There was an answer. Nice right hand from Nelson.
Counter.
There was the counter punch we've been talking about.
That was very sharp, very fast.
We heard that very close. The snap on that was tremendous.
But again, Justin, to your point, it's so fast. Like, dude, I think you could really lead with that.
Absolutely. Just double up the right hand, and you might find a home, and then you can get your jab working because Dulaney would be so.
Oh, little shuffle of the feet there.
Lady staying the aggressor.
See, Nelson needs to be working when he exits, when he's trying to cut off the ring, he needs to be working and moving side to side. Use your athleticism. Make him work. Burn his gas tank. Dulaney's just doing a very nice job of cutting off the crowd. It's really so impressive how well he cuts off the ring. And now we have a fight.
Shots. Against the ropes.
You know, when Dulaney throws that right hand, if Nelson can, when he's leading with that jab, if he can just kind of slip and step out, maybe try and catch Dulaney with a left hook or something.
I think the biggest issue with that is though it's like where Dulaney's just making the fight so small, there's no room to slip out.
Exactly. Great.
And look, it's hard. It is hard for Nelson to get in.
And judges don't like just throwing punches in the air. You're just missing punches on punches.
Oh, nice right hand.
That's what you're going to get yourself caught.
See, now he's doing a little more things like
Great fight. I have Dulaney winning that fight. He just
I'm going with
stole
Dulaney as
the
well.
game plan from Nelson. I think Nelson, honestly, and no disrespect to Dulaney, I think Nelson is the more skilled fighter. It's just Dulaney had a better game plan.
Yeah, he executed it tremendously. The pride of Whitehall, Ohio. Corey Dulaney, what we think is probably going to be a unanimous decision this evening over Naim Nelson, who is a tremendous fighter in his own right. If it is true, this is a big win for Corey Dulaney. First time he's won a fight since 2017.
And that's why you never take any of these fighters for granted. If they're willing to step in there, no matter how long the layoff, and they've been putting the work in the gym, and they have the right game plan, which clearly Dulaney did. This is how quickly you can turn it around, and that's exactly what you need.
Dulaney came to shine, and that's exactly what he did.
He did. He negated Nelson's game plan. Pulling down that jab. Those punches are not landing when they're caught in the glove. This momentum, he can really make it.
Oh, absolutely. Bought it 5 times.
Maybe 3. Maybe. I'm David.
Oh, hey, I remember I talked to you last time. Remember I was going upstairs?
There it is. Dulaney takes on the W.
He caught 2 people.
Oh!
Nice standing top. We got a little MMA.
We got a little everything. Little dancing.
CampGreen.com. Contact us for all your live pay-per-view streaming needs. 614-271-8829. Camp Green, Camp with a K, green like the color, business @gmail.com.